Hey y'all, and welcome to Monner's Market, and welcome to my come learn how to etch beautiful pieces of glass with me. I didn't know what else to name it because that's literally what I'm going to be doing in this video, and I am not even going to play around. I'm going to jump right into DIY number one. For DIY number one, I am going to show you, actually for 1 and 2, I don't even know why I said that because that's a habit, right? You can get this for $8.99 at Walmart. You can get it online at Amazon or anywhere else, really. Now, this vinyl is just plain old vinyl. There's nothing fancy about it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 stencils with this vinyl. Now, you can use stencil vinyl. You can use whatever you want to use to make your own stencil. This was just easier. The size was perfect for me to make 2 different stencils to go into these 2 glass pans that I bought for my girls for Christmas. And I'm going to etch their names on it. Now, you'll see I'm reverse weeding. What does that mean? Reverse weeding means that normally you would take off all of the stuff around your name, and then you would place your name onto something, right? Well, we're going to take the parts away where the name is at. So we're actually reversing what we would normally do, and this is what it will look like whenever we are ready to start stenciling. And as you can see, I left plenty of room all around the name where there's still like vinyl, right? Because whenever we put the stencil paper down, whenever we put the stencil cream down, if it touches glass, even if it's just for a few seconds, it's going to start etching it. It may not be a deep etch, but it's going to be a blemish on your glass. So now I'm just going to lay my little stencil down in the bottom of my pan. Now, I did do this the first time on the inside of my pan because according to Armor Etch, if you bake these at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, it supposedly takes away all of the chemicals and things like that. And that's fine because my girls are only using this for looks. But after I did these, it dawned on me to just mirror my image and put it on the bottom of the pan. It's still going to, even though there's writing on the bottom of the pan, it's still going to etch the same exact way as it does on the flat surface on the top of the pan. And I know this because I tried it, but it was after this video was done. But I'm literally just mirroring my image, which means making it backwards, place this stencil on the bottom of my pan and do exactly what you see me doing here. But for these, like I said, I did it on the flat part. Anyway, you're going to take that etching cream, and I'm just using a popsicle stick, and I'm just making it go all over where the writing is at. And you want to make sure that when you get all of your etching cream down, that you fill in every single teeny tiny hole and every single speck where there is no vinyl at. You want it to be completely white. And the coolest thing is that with this glass, you can flip it upside down or turn it around with whatever piece you're using and look at it, and you will be able to tell if you have missed anything. See how white that is? I would be able to see anything that I missed right there, and then I could just take my little popsicle stick and go back and fill that in. These are so simple to make, so easy to make. Make sure you clean your jar up really good because that'll get crusty and harden, and it just is a mess. Now, this is super duper important. Rinse your etching cream off before you remove your vinyl. If not, you're going to get that etching cream all over your pan trying to remove your vinyl, and then you're going to mess up your picture. So I took my little weeding tool from Cricut and just picked off the rest, washed it super duper duper good, and got it ready to go in the oven at 400 degrees. Now, I'm also going to take like this grayish colored towel, and I'm going to set this on top of it to show you what it looks like whenever they're done. And I cannot wait for you to see how it turned out. They are beautiful. Now, another thing too, it says to let it sit for, I think it's like 6 minutes on the bottle, something like that. I did let this set for 20 minutes. It's not going to hurt anything for you to let it set as long as you want to let it set. If it starts to dry, that's actually okay too. because I have had that happen before, it's not going to mess up your design. It's just a little bit harder to rinse off. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Look at how beautiful this turned out. And they can have these now forever and ever. And it made the perfect gift for my girls. Is that not beautiful? And it took me maybe like the longest thing that it took me to do was design their name and cut it out on my Cricut and reverse weed it. That took the longest. Placing it on the pan, etching it, or maybe waiting, you know what I mean? Waiting for the etching cream to set in. I don't know, but it might have taken me, an hour from beginning to end until I was completely finished with this. And like I said, I did put these in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees to sort of bake off any chemicals that were in there. And once again, too, these are not for putting food in. It was just kind of for looks, But if you want to continue to use food in them and have these beautiful pieces, then I would suggest doing it on the bottom side. But do it however you want to do it. If you trust Armor Etch to tell you how to get the chemicals out, then, you do you, right? This was a little different. This was super quick, super easy. But I did want to get some content out this week and show you how super easy it is to do etching. How many times did I say super in this video? Somebody want to go back and count? Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring something this week. Next week, believe it or not, I'm going to have brand spanking new content. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and bought a bunch of things, and I am so excited to start crafting again. I don't know if you heard that boom in the background, but we just had a transformer across the street blow, and our lights went out, and it scared the poo-poo out of me. Anyway, if this is your first time ever coming to Monner's Market, welcome. My name is Brenda, but my sweet grandbabies call me Monner. I have a video every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or I try to anyway. I always do a live chat during the premiere, and we would love to have you join us. We have the best time. I have the most amazing group of people who come and chit chat with me while my premieres are going on. But I have talked way longer than I wanted to talk this time. I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. As always, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye now.